became the owner of Walrus Ice Cream in 1999, September 1 of 1999. My ex-husband John and I purchased the store from its original owner, Steve Horner. He made the ice cream. The first ice cream ever made was in the ice cream machine that sits on top of our freezer, and that's how they tested out their flavors. They ran the store until '95 and then moved it into this location, and then we bought it in '99, and since then we've doubled the volume. We have increased our wholesale. We make our own mix and our own ice cream. We use all natural products as far as we can, and as local products. So like if we make a Blue Moon ice cream, and that's an extra ice. So if it's raspberry, it's got raspberries in it. If it's banana, we use bananas. Pumpkin has pumpkin in it, and so on. The most fascinating thing is probably the creativity and the flavors, because we can literally make anything, because we make it here. My favorite part of my job is my staff, is the people that, it keeps me young. Plus, these kids have so much energy, and they're so funny. I mean, they're funny in all their lives, and I don't know all the aspects of their lives, but I try to make sure that they know that I care. I love to see the prom pictures, and I love to see the formal pictures, and the homecoming pictures, and I love it when they bring their friends in so that I can meet their friends, and their sports. If they're playing football, I can catch a game, or I can go to a volleyball game, and I can just see them outside of work. I love what I do for a living. I often say I'm surrounded by whipped cream and cherries, so I'm very, very blessed at what I do for a living. Owning a business is harder than meets the eye. Underneath this building, Fort Collins was built on a leg of the Poudre River, and this building is the only one with access to the water. And we have these massive pumps in the basement, and it's our responsibility to maintain those pumps. We've had kind of a rough year. We also have a ghost, so we have issues, but he's real. The ghost is 100% real. His name's Charlie Dinebeck. His picture's on the door, his story's on the wall. He owned this building when it was a cafe called Dinebeck Cafe. In 1921, Charlie passed away. He did all of his socializing and entertaining in the basement of this building, and so he would throw parties down there. I believe the basement was a speakeasy. There used to be a tunnel that led under the alley over to Rare. We believe we are the most haunted spot in Fort Collins. Before Charlie owned this place, it was a hat manufacturing company. One night I was down there filming and just taking some pictures, and this red feather came from the sky out of nowhere. And it was the woman that owned the hat shop. She was all black with one red feather in her cap, and I know that night she came to visit. And we have a very successful ice cream business. We're part of so many good parts of people's lives. We have engagements in here, first dates in here, we have baby's first ice cream in here, we have graduation parties in here, we have let's just get together and go get some ice cream in here, we have friends haven't seen each other for years, let's meet at Walrus, we're just such a huge part of all the good things that happen in people's lives. And my customers, my people, I get my energy from people. I love people, and I believe that if we weren't local Fort Collins, we're so well supported by the city. During COVID, we wouldn't have made it without the support of the city. If they didn't think and talk and support local the way that this city comes together to support its local businesses, I don't know that we'd still be here. But they did. They got behind us, they came in, they got their to-go ice cream, they wore their masks, they social distanced, they did everything that the regulations required, and because of that, we're still here. And I love my customers. We've had baby carriers that now come in here and that are 13. I mean, it's fantastic. I have staff that comes in with their kids. After they're done working, they bring their children in, and they're like, I used to work here. I'm like, oh my God. It's just the best. It's the best. I don't know that we would be anywhere near as successful as we are if we were not Fort Collins. I believe that we're very well supported by CSU. So we were in the Foundry Dining Hall up until COVID hit, and our hopes are to get back in there. In the Lori Student Center, our ice cream was represented there. They ordered 4,000 ice cream sandwiches for move-in day. I believe that without the university, we would definitely be in dire straits also. So the community and the university are phenomenal to us. I would like my customers to know that we make everything here and that we use all natural ingredients. There's no additives or preservatives in our base. Our base is made right here in the store and then turned into ice cream right here in the store. During Palisade peach season, we use Palisade peaches. During, all year round, we use real bananas. We do everything we can to use local ingredients. We get our spices from Savory Spice. We We get our coffee from Cafe Richesse. We get our root beer from Coopersmith's. We get all the beer from either, Odell's or Max Line or Funkworks. We have collaborations with all kinds of people. We do Silver Grill. We use their cinnamon rolls in our ice cream. So I believe that this community is very collaborative, tight, and just to know that we support each other and try to give back in every way possible.